Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk about STEM jobs, and if I think, well, not that I think, I feel they are underpaid, and I want to tell you why I believe this. Now, the reason I think STEM jobs are underpaid because usually when you graduate, this depends on location of where you live, of course. Like if you live in New York or in a more expensive area, usually your entry-level salary will be around 55,000, which is totally fine. But if you go somewhere like South, like Texas, a lot of times your entry-level salary for an engineer will be 45,000 or even less than that. Now, to put that into perspective, that's the entry-level salary for like a teacher or like somebody working graphic design and stuff like that. Which I'm not saying they are not hard or anything like that, but I do feel that the entry-level salary for an engineer should be higher or like at least more competitive based on what you see in school, you know? It's not to undermine other careers, but like what you see in engineering during college is freaking hard. And like then going into a job and like getting paid so little. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think it should be a little bit more. And specifically because of the type of work that you're doing. Some jobs, let's say, I don't know, like for example, yeah, like let's say graphic design or something like that. You're doing something that you already know, you're repeating motions, you're just thinking about little things about how to make it look pretty, how to do this. Same with some stuff like interior design, I don't know, or teaching. I mean, I'm not saying they are easy by any means, but what I mean is that they're more repetitive, and once you get the hang out of it, it's just automatic and you don't really need to worry about it too much. While in engineering or in a lot of STEM fields, mathematics, sciences, biology, you need to be constantly thinking about new stuff. So for example, if I get a problem about a building or like a pier or a certain condition, it might be similar to something that I saw in the past, but a lot of times it's going to have new factors. So basically you need to keep constantly learning, you always have to be reading, and honestly it's tough, it's really hard, like a lot of times you need to stay longer just to be able to do that. Like I said, it's kind of my base point to like basically asking STEM majors to be paid more is that it's not something that it's easily repeatable. Like for example, I do feel like, let's say for me, if I went to school to teach, maybe I would struggle at the beginning, but after like maybe 1 year or like, you know, you get the hang out of it, you know how to do it because it's very repetitive. And after that, you never have to think about it, never again. You just need to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And while with engineering or like a lot of STEM fields, you cannot really do that. Like for example, you cannot have anybody just come and become an engineer. Even within engineering fields, like for example, I couldn't do what a mechanical engineer does or what an electrical engineer does. There's just no way. I mean, maybe I could, but it would not take me 1 year. It would take me probably like 5 or 6 years of really studying and really like getting into it. So that's why I feel like STEM fields are a little underpaid. Just because of the type of work that you do and the how tough it is to find that type of employee that is constantly evolving, constantly learning. I just think the base salary should be a little higher. But I guess that's also like a problem with the engineers or the persons in charge as a whole. You know, like basically they should be providing more competitive salaries to their employees as an overall, should just be more fair. Now this is not to say that it's not a good salary, it's just saying that I think it should be paid more. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you think I'm just like that's not something that you agree on, or just give me your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel if you like these videos, guys. Have a good one.